So you filmed in Portland then? It wasn't in the North Sea, it was the calm waters of Portland.
Yeah, it was. I was told about 3 months before we were going to shoot anything by a friend of mine who was on the film. He kind of phoned me up and said, I think you better get ready. We're going to Cape Town to shoot. And I phoned my dad up and said, I'm going to Cape Town to shoot a film. It's going to be amazing. And then in that period between that phone call and when we first started to rehearse, it became apparent we weren't going to Cape Town at all. We were going to Weymouth, which is, it's not Cape Town, but it was great. We kind of got it at the right time too. We shot last spring and summer, so it was, apart from a few rotten days, it was beautiful. The sea was very calm and yeah, it was great. And also, you know, they were the first to finish their Olympic project, weren't they?
Were they?
Yeah,
You're telling me something there.
Well, I was quite chuffed that they finished first. They kind of built because they're doing all the sailing stuff down in Weymouth, and they finished first. So I like to think it was the boat that rocked dollars that kind of swelled their coffers enough for them to finish on time.
Well, they certainly love you down there.
Oh, good.
You
well,
left a good impression.
Good.
Tell me what it was like, because you actually, Richard wanted you to spend a few nights, all the cast, on the boat to get a feel of what it was like. What was that like?
Amazing. It was, you know, I think he got what he wanted, really, because we went and we rehearsed on the ship, and then at nights we would have a big meal together and we'd have a drink, and we'd watch Richard put MASH on one night, and then other than that we'd play darts and table football, and there was a DJ booth set up, so, you know, some of us would wander off and just play records for a few hours. So we kind of immediately became our characters, and I think it was very important. I think you can see that as a group we have gelled and we've enjoyed one another. I think sometimes when you watch a film and you see there's not much chemistry between the actors, that is probably because they got there that day and met on set for the first time, and now they're making a film. So I think it's important to put that effort in to get everyone to know one another, you know.
And how much improvisation was there?
Well, a fair bit actually. I think when you've got, you know, people from comedy backgrounds who are happy to improvise, and I think that's part of Richard's smarts. You know, he's put together a great cast, and he is so confident in his own material that he will allow us to improvise. So, you know, usually when the scene ends on paper, that's when we would then start, and we'd probably go off and do 5 minutes improvisation eventually till it comes down to just complete nonsense and completely unusable. But it's, you know, it's nice to do. I mean, we were working towards doing an hour-long show as live, and they would then film that and take snippets out for what you see in the film. So that was basically a very long improvisation. I think some people wrote notes and wrote a kind of little script for it, but I just wanted it to feel like it was the first time I'd said it.
Did you base your character on anyone?
I didn't. I purposely didn't, because I don't really want the hairy cornflake to back me up at a party and say, you're a rubbish me, which could happen. You know, I think there's so many personalities out there that you could just pick anyone and make it, you know, work.
And such a great feel-good factor film, and great music.
Amazing music. It's an amazing soundtrack, and we were covered in it, so to speak, for the whole period of filming. It's all we listened to. On the boat there was big PA, so whenever we were going out to where we would shoot for the day, the music was on, and in between shots the music was on, and we were all given iPods the first day we got down there with 300 or 400 songs on that our characters would play and would like. So it was a real kind of immersion in the music of the period. I didn't listen to any music post 1969 for the whole 5-6 months I was involved.
And did you speak to any of the old pirates?
A little bit, yeah. I kind of sat in on Johnny Walker's show, which was amazing to see, you know, to see how he works and stuff like that. And he's a real legend, so I felt quite honoured. And I didn't feel upset when he asked me to leave either. I thought, you know what, if that's what Johnny Walker wants, that is fine by me.
And what would you say to people looking at this, don't really know what to expect? Why should they go to the cinema to see this? I think, you know, the period that we are living in, high unemployment and, you know, financially very unstable, I think it's important that we go out and have a laugh and enjoy ourselves. So I think this is what The Boat That Rocked will offer. Excellent.
Hopefully.
It does.
Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Nice to
Brilliant.
meet
Thank
you.
you.